Hello guys, welcome. Bear with me for a moment. I'm trying a new streaming service to see if it works on both Twitch and YouTube. So I need to make sure that it's showing up on both platforms. Gotta go through that real quick. Let's looks like Twitch is showing up. Good. And I'm gonna restream as it's streaming to YouTube. It doesn't show me it here. Studio. Wonder if it just anyway. Okay, it looks like it is on. Alright. Okay. Well, to me it looks like I have both of them going. And even pin it. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, today we're gonna play some World of Warcraft. Myths of Pandaria Classic. Technically it's in the pre-patch. I think it actually releases on the 21st. I haven't played this character since TBC. I just started leveling it again. So, I have a little bit of catching up to do. But I am unfortunately stuck on a dead server at the moment, and you are allowed to transfer. They have like free transfers off of the server, but not to any good servers. So you have like a free character transfer option, but it only lets me go to Benediction, which is a full Alliance server, like 99% Alliance. So we're not gonna send my Horde character there. And then the other option was Whitemane, which I haven't heard anybody say anything about this server. There's one other one that was not worth going to. They were all like PvP. So I guess that's the issue, is that it only wants to let me transfer to PvP servers. So, oh, it was Fairlina. Fairlina was the other one. So Fairlina is not an English-speaking server. This is where like the Latin American and like Portuguese or Spanish-speaking people, all of them are playing on Fairlina. So my options were a Alliance server, a non-English-speaking server, or a server that nobody has ever said anything about. As far as I can tell, I can't see anything on the forums. None of my guild members are playing on this server, so I'd be transferring from like one completely dead server to one kind of dead server, which seems kind of pointless. So right now we're just gonna stay on Eranikus, and then I will try to scrounge up some tokens maybe on retail so I can transfer to Rick a bit later, and we'll just play it like that. And then I don't know what's gonna it'll milk. It's gonna be stuck, I guess. I may just be stuck, or maybe I'll transfer her to one of the other weird servers and see how Whitemane something. There are some like pros though to being on a completely dead server, and like nobody can make characters here and everybody is transferred off. But that means that they just introduced pet battles with the pre-patch. So I have access to any of the things that you would farm out in the open world. I can just go do that. No problem doing that. So I was gonna try and get the Anubis idol in here, but I don't think I can do it at level 79 because I was reading people in the forums doing it 85 and they were dying. Like some people were soloing it just fine, but they have like gear and I'm not max level yet. thinking that I probably can't do it in 90 or 79. But yeah, this pet is like a must-have. You have to get this if you want to do any pet battle stuff. So I will come back for this once I hit 85 and see if I can do it then. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the first boss is just gonna kick my ass because they're saying like also there's like a mind control bug they were having an issue with, like people having pets, and since I'm a demo warlock, just a warlock in general, I will have a pet. So if you get mind controlled, you it'll like reset the boss in a weird way and then you won't be able to continue. We're not gonna try that until max level, but I should be able to get there relatively soon. I even think like getting these humanoid ones around here might have been difficult because I was reading some comments from other forums where they were talking about the pets here and they were saying they only showed up in summertime. These things, these Karaji guardlings. There's only like a set number of them and they're only in this area. So if you're on like a very full server, people might be farming these already or just killing them. We'll do that. It's a very interesting pet though. I really like its attack animations. But I already collected 3. I think I got a pretty good one. They have a really cool attack animation because when they attack, like a scythe comes out of their arm. And their attack is also like a reckless one, so it just looks cool. I like the animation for it. Some of the pets are really neat. I don't really care about pet battles in retail, but for sometimes it's just fun in this version of the game. Yeah, so like every rare spawn will just always be up for me everywhere because I'm on a dead server. So I can just get anything I want. But I will make sure I have it all on me when I transfer off, and then I should be able to make some good money when I actually get to Eranikus, so. The bad thing is though is that I don't have any way to like help level my professions, or if I want to buy things I can't because there's nothing on the auction house. I think there's like 5 things on the auction house, so I can't do that. These are like cool. Ooh. I never got to do this. I always wanted to do it and I got to do it. I never got any of the Prodigy mounts. I'm very sad about that. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. Okay. Oh, I was trying to see though if there were beetles. Doesn't look like it. Peter? I was trying to catch a couple. Now I'm about to go to the next area. I was gonna farm the one pet that's in Feralis, but I was looking at it and it's like a 0.04% chance to drop, and I'm like, maybe I should do something else first. So like maybe we'll come back to that. I was farming for maybe an hour in 2 different areas, and I was like, okay, we're gonna move on. I don't know if I have that in me. I'm not the grindy farmer type of person. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Dark Moon Fair that's active right now. They have an experience buff that you can get if you do the Dark Moon Fair. I don't think it was available before the pre-patch because I went to the Dark Moon Fair and I don't remember seeing the carousel in it earlier this week, but now the carousel is there, and also there's like a top hat that you can buy. You can just equip it. But I don't want to waste any of my tickets because 2 of the best battle pets you can get are from the Dark Moon Fair, so I definitely need to go do that. Do the dailies. Did I ever do the dredge crushers? I didn't. I can actually level that up really quickly. So you can level up your cooking and all of your professions in Pandaria, but you'll just get like really trash versions of whatever items that you're doing. Just do it. Might as well. Here, I'm pretty sure I can make this recipe.
Be careful. Good luck, friend.
I'm right at this level. So there's a recipe out here you can get into at this specific level, or cooking level, like 290-ish about. You just kill the dredgers. And they give you meat and then you can make it, and it's a lot easier than fishing stuff up. Also, I never knew that this was an ability because I didn't play back. Oh, I need to sell stuff first. But yeah, that was the thing, is that since I cannot buy bags, I have to be able to make my own, and I can't buy the materials, which means I would need to farm the materials to make bags, like to get my profession high enough to make bags. Because I am just about to hit cat and I still have netherweave stuff, so I'm a bit behind. I have a lot of frostweave, but I don't have any PC stuff, unfortunately.
What brings you here?
What am I getting? Oh, the jump. It's hard to know what I should or shouldn't hold on to keep, like, for when I transfer. Like, what's actually going to be worth selling and what's worth keeping. Because I'm going to have a limited amount of slots, because I have a lot of the items sent to, like, a bank alt. I'm going to have to send anything from the bank alt back to this character when I move. Not really any good way for me to know. Worth it. Even if I look at the auction house, by the time I transfer over, the prices might change. It also doesn't necessarily mean that anybody is buying those things. Stuff like this. I don't know if it's better to just get people really gonna buy it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Always the risk though with like greens. You don't know if people are gonna buy them or not. It's like such a low amount of stats for that level, but I guess not. Should be good. I have a lot of stuff that I need to hand in.
Farewell.
I keep forgetting, like, when I finish a dungeon, they go back and hand the quests in at the end. It's kind of annoying, but... Oh yeah, and we have a little pole thing and the gleam that you can get. Oops. This is a really easy way to just grab some money too, because it gives you a bunch of gold when you hand the quest in, depending on your level. If you're lower level, it's not as much, but just tossing the flames in gave me almost 4 gold for doing basically nothing, just giving myself a buff. Yeah, but I was saying, Fell Flame. I love this instant cast ability because I was really annoyed that I didn't have any good way to, like, just tag mobs to farm them. And this does not exist in retail. I've never seen this ability. So it's much easier to farm things when I can just instant cast at them instead of trying to stab them or trying to get a ticket drain life, because if my pet attacks them before I can hit them, then I don't get the loot, which is It sucks. So. Which sometimes happens. Like I'll just put corruption on everything, but then the pet attacks it too quickly, and I don't get anything out of it. Do I still need rune cloth? Can I actually make anything with rune? I'm like close. There's another weave. No, I really only need stuff from Outlands, unfortunately. But I want to try and bump up this cooking while I'm here already. I think the other way is just like the carp that you get, like a gold carp or something. And that's all you do is just a bazillion gold carps for fishing. And for cooking, which I don't know. I'd rather like have some difference in the things I'm doing, some variation, instead of just doing the same thing over and over again for 500 levels.
May the stars guide you. Farewell.
Alright, I actually don't need to do that quest. She just automatically gives you that spell, that cooking spell after you complete the one quest. Yeah, so you can do the Calandra and she'll give you Luke Desert Dumplings right after you hand the quest in. And then you can just kill dredgers. Making lizards kind of do some big damn. Yeah, I think this will be a little bit faster than fishing for the level. Also, I don't know like which herbs I should bother bringing across with me. Like I know herbs are probably going to be worth a lot because everybody wants to do inscriptions. They're going to have to level. Some people just do the Pandaria one, but I'm sure some will actually want to go through the old versions. But I don't know what herbs are actually worth bringing with me. I kind of gave up because I was like, I only have so much bag space. I can't just literally herb everything the entire time I'm out here. But at the very least, when I am herbing, it's still giving me experience now. Before, it didn't used to give you any experience. I'm gonna do one thing. Oh, is that close enough? It's open? Real quick. Can't change it in? Don't know how to change it. It's not the this chat. No, not the green. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright. Continue. Yes, I just want to get enough of these little sandworm meats. Get this up over 300. Or at least until it's yellow. There's usually a million of these dredgers all over the place. Looking for them today and they're just like, no, we're gone. We don't want to be eaten. It's also tough because I have nowhere near the amount of gold that I would need to like get the correct kind of flying. And since I can't sell anything on the auction, that's very difficult to get the improved versions of flying. Which is the main reason I wanted to do the pet battles overall, is that when you like finish beating all the trainers, you get like 3,000 gold. But you also get a bunch of gold when you beat the trainers in the first place. While you're doing all of the trainers, you get a bunch of gold too. It is really bizarre though, playing the game and like literally never seeing anybody. There was one time I logged in and I was in Orgrimmar on like my bank alt, and there was one person who just kept logging in and out on different characters. Like, they obviously were the same person because they had like basically the same name. What are you doing? The only people I ever see that are online in the game, of course, are still in Storm Peaks. There's still always one person out in Storm Peaks that's still, I guess, trying to farm. They're like waiting to transfer their character off till they get their dragon, I guess. Let's see. Nobody today. There's nobody there now. Maybe I could fly up and get easy time loss proto drake. Although I don't know how to actually get it, right? Because you have to tag it and then fall, but not die after you fall, and I don't know how I'm gonna manage that as a warlock. With no way to buy anything on the auction house or make anything to make me not fall. We'll see. Or I guess I have to be able to like one-shot it while I'm falling, and then it'll be okay if I die and just come back and loot his body. But if I don't kill it while I'm in the air, then I think I'll just be dead. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll have to see if I can buy like a slow fall potion off of a vendor somehow. I don't know if something like that exists. There's no way I'm gonna one-shot it if I can't one-shot a level 55. Let's see. Time loss. Photo and you catch one of the most rare mobs in the game. On time is 2 to 8 hours. Comments. Now I know why they call him time loss. All the time lost people spend camping this guy. Alright, but how do you get... Maybe I don't need to fall and die? Nobody's mentioning. Or writing weird fanfic stories about it. it doesn't look like I to do anything crazy. Said when I found him I died via fall trying to taunt. Low fall or levitate. Hold him down close enough that you can taunt him. Yeah, I don't know, nobody's mentioning anything. Maybe I can just fly into him and then aggro and fly lower without dying. Guess we'll see. If I can even find them in the first place, so. Also, there's been like a really cool bug with Warlocks, specifically Demonology Warlocks when we get our Molten Core procs. Where the audio file will not stop going off. It will just continue to do the audio file over and over and over again, so that has been absolutely maddening. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but it's been like that since they did the pre-patch. I feel like it's probably pretty low on their to fix list, because there definitely is some weird bugs. I know a lot of people are complaining about problems with their boosts and things like that. I'll be working on that first. Alright, how many? I'm gonna grab at least 10. Yeah, it's so much nicer having an instant cast spell that actually does damage when it hits. I feel like I would have really enjoyed playing Shadow and Kata actually. I was playing around on the Shadow Priest for a little bit right before they did the pre-patch, and it was just really completely different the way that it used to play to how it is right now, even in the pre-patch. You can feel like the change from the game going from like a classic feel to like a retail feel, just from like the difference of a Shadow Priest right before the pre-patch and then when the pre-patch happens. It plays so completely differently. Like, I actually had to care about mana before the pre-patch, so I would like maybe dot like 3 things, and then I would have to like Shadow or Death it to get mana back and make sure I had Vamp Touch up and then Mind Blast it so I got mana back. And then at the end of it, I would basically have no mana and no health to do like 3 at a time and have to like sit and drink and gather everything back. But then the pre-patch happened and it's just like, I don't care about anything. Everything is so easy to kill. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about mana. I just dot everything and everything dies super easy. So you could definitely feel the difference of like, questing is difficult, mobs are difficult. I have to plan how to use my spells. I have to read them to figure out how I can make sure I'm getting mana back so I can actually fight and kill these things versus the more retail version of there was no skill points on the tree anymore. You just get the very basic talents now. Instead of having like a tree and like picking what was going to be better for you, you just have these ones. But it's just night and day. And I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like the challenge of like, being like, okay, I gotta make sure I grab these ones, and that's how you would farm. But definitely changed. I didn't expect to be able to notice the different, like a lot of people say that MoP is when the game became retail, but historically, I didn't remember feeling like that was when the game changed from classic to retail. But after playing the spec for one day, the day before the pre-patch, and then playing it the day of the pre-patch, I absolutely feel like, yeah, this is when the game became retail. It's still like different than the way the actual retail is, but the class design and the focus on leveling kind of being like a main portion of the game, like a main focus point of the game, seems to vanish. Like leveling seems to be not as important. Things are so much easier to kill. You're not worrying about mana. You don't have to drink. I was doing dungeons on the Shadow Priest before the pre-patch, and it was like, oh, I just wand every mob because I literally never have mana. I cast one set of spells, you know, I'll do a Vamp Touch. Oh, I didn't have Vamp Touch, yes, I don't think. I'd do like a Mind Blast, Devouring Plague, a Shadow Word Pain, and a Mind Flay, and I'd have no mana. So it was just wanding. So doing dungeons as a Shadow before then was just like, oh, okay. But now it doesn't matter anymore. Like, you can still run out of mana, but it is very difficult. You have to, like, really be spamming as hard as you can, but very, very different change. A lot of people don't like it. I think a lot of people quit it because it doesn't feel like classic anymore, and I think a lot of people come back because they really liked the advent of retail WoW, or they really liked Pandaria. I didn't really care about Pandaria back then because I did play, but I really don't like pandas. Like in general, I just don't like pandas. So when they made an expansion, they're like, all pandas. I was like, oh god. But the actual game itself did end up being fun, but I was just like, oh, panda. So it's fine. But I'm not gonna play one. I had to make one, and I have to level it up just so I can do the event, because you get a mount if you finish the starting zone for a panda, which I have never done. I've played forever, and I have never ever made a panda or done the starting zone for a Pandaria. So I'm finally being forced to do it if I want to get that mount. Yeah, I don't want this. You can get this appearance. Kinda do wish they would add the... Oh, it says... Even if I equip it, I don't collect the appearance? That's weird. Why can't I collect the appearance on this? What the hell?
I am listening.
Well... I do kind of wish they would add in though, when you sell something, you just get the appearance for it. They made a lot of changes, so why not? Also, I think if you get the armor pieces, you actually have to wear that type of armor to be able to get the appearance. It's hard to know what changed, or like what to expect versus what we have in the normal version of the game right now, because it's so different. Did I put out this mirror? I didn't. Oh yeah, you can also extinguish the other faction's fires. Yeah, I get 7 gold for extinguishing a fire for the Alliance, so definitely worth doing that. I think I need 5,000 gold to be able to get the next rank. Either 4 or 5,000, regardless I don't have it. We're not even close to that. I actually want to make sure that this goes to yellow before I move on. I need like more. I imagine maybe 310 would do it. Yeah, I really wish I had fast flying, but wait, there was what I got. I think I would have enough if I had been able to auction all of the things that I have. Because that also, my bank is completely full, and then my bank vault is also getting pretty full. I don't even know how I'm gonna manage to like smoosh it all onto one character. I'm gonna have to be able to like get myself some better bags on my own before I can do it, because I gotta shove all of my bags full of everything from 2 characters. Probably have to buy all of the bag slots for the bank. It should get better once I get to the Frostwave ones though, at least. I don't remember what level, or like how many slots were in the bags for Kata. To find that out. I wish they were a little closer together. I mean, maybe I should go to the southern part. I think maybe the clusters are a little closer together. These ones feel a little far apart compared to the southern portion. I was able to get a couple of cool pets. So also there's this add-on you can install that shows you like the type of battle pet when you're fighting them and when you have them, which is apparently really important. I didn't know that that was a thing. So like you want certain stats on them. So like SS is like speed, or like HP is like health power. So certain versions of it you want to be able to collect, and then obviously you want them to be blue if you can. You want a rare one. But yeah, I think I got a couple of ones. It was difficult to find the best one for this. I had to like look at a really old discussion, but it looked like HP was fine for this one. But it's just generally kind of hard to get a blue one anyway. And then I got blue nether fairy dragon, but these ones are pretty good pets. And then I gave up farming the other nether sprite or whatever. There was an alliance quest, so if you did it beforehand, there was a quest you could do to get the sprite in Feralis, but only if you were alliance. I'm going back, like historically, it's really funny looking through all the comments, especially for battle pets, because people are very passionate about battle pets, but also it was pretty clear that like Alliance got a lot of things that Horde did not a lot of the times, and things were easier a lot of times for Alliance than Horde historically. There was just things that you could get or get easier on Alliance that Horde could not get ever. And if there was anything that the Horde could get that the Alliance couldn't, they eventually changed it so that the Alliance could get it. They're like, this vendor, or we had like a Yeti or something on the Horde. They're like, the vendor used to be an Orgrimmar, but they changed it to Everlook so that the Alliance could also get it. But there's a lot of pets on Alliance that were either impossible or difficult to get if you were Horde, and you couldn't even like trade them through the neutral auction house or anything. But there's pets like the chicken that are just really annoying to get because they're in Westfall, so it's much more difficult for a Horde person to get. And these are closer together. Not giving me any meat. I don't understand how I can kill a giant worm like that. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. There was just nothing left of it. When I finished killing it, it was completely disintegrated and had none ounce. Not even a little gram of sandworm meat left. Well, it's just all tainted by demonic energy. absolutely cooked, but in the worst way possible. Alright, what are you doing? Get one more, just to make it easy. Well, I should get the 315 then. Because everything... Normally everything is in ranks of 5, so it's gonna be really weird if I get to like 313. Oh, was there Scorpion? A good Scorpion, or did I get kind of garbage ones? Maybe this one will be blue. Scorpion? Oh, I have I have the prairie dog. The prairie dog's level 5. I think he's gonna get murdered. So we're just gonna change that pet out. I was trying to catch a fawn last night when I was in Elway, but they were level 1, so I just kept like one-shotting them and couldn't catch them. I couldn't get them to like the 35% health. I would just either 1 or 2 shot them. I think the prairie dog should level up quite a bit from that. The other reason I wanted to do the battle pets was because I think they'll sell for a lot. People are gonna want to just buy them instead of having to level them. So getting like these higher level ones will be better. And I'd rather do it now when it actually gives me experience too than waiting till max level to do it. And then the only thing I get is the pet, and I don't get anything else from it. I love that the mechanical ones just come back to life after they die. It's so good. Also, they're monsters for this name. Rabid Nut Varmint 5000. What a name. What a name for a pet. I didn't name it that. That's what it's actually called in the game. Like my little nether fairy dragon. Wait, did my prairie dog level? Why did my prairie dog level up? Well, maybe it actually has to hit and not just sit there. Oh well, the other one leveled up. Trying to see if I could get a blue scorpion. It's pretty hard to find like rare pets. As you can see, I don't have that many of them. So, normally I just kind of settle for getting a green one and then move on. Because there's tokens you can get anyway to upgrade the rarity if you find one you really like or that you really want to use. Like there is Flawless Flying Battle Stone, instantly upgrade a flying battle pet to rare quality, so it's not the end of the world if you can't find rare quality ones. Just doing the pet battles, you'll get little bags and there will be upgrade stones. I think you can also buy them too. I don't know what the currency is that it uses that you have to buy them, but you can buy them. Even just from doing pet battle stuff. One more. And then we can go to Northrend for like 5 seconds, and then we'll go to Kata.
To target something first.
already halfway through 79. Uh-oh. Didn't drop any. Meatless worms? I like the bones that they have here. It's interesting that it's actually named that. I don't actually know what the story is, though, behind the bones of Grakarond. Also, another thing I found while I was flying around on my very dead server is that there's these like reliquary treasure chests that are all over the place. Especially near like things that are ruins, like statue-y areas, things that are actually built up for stone but are ruins. And they always have a blue in them every time I've gone to them. Oh, I sent them to my ult. But yeah, every time I open one of them, it has like a blue item in it. Kenshin, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it had pretty cool blue items in it. Nobody's around to collect them except for me, so they're kind of just everywhere, which is nice. We'll cook these and move on. I'm glad to know my chat thingy is working. I was worried it wouldn't show me if somebody did a message or not. We'll cook all these foods. Hopefully it gets me to a reasonable cooking level. I don't know if I can do like TBC stuff after that point. What level I actually need cooking at to do TBC. Or if it just lets me go straight to the Kata stuff. But we're over 300 at least, because we were down at 290, so. What do we got? Okay, yeah, turned yellow now. Not really worth farming too much more of that. What? What is this comment? Okay, so this, okay, it made me laugh at least. There's a person called Big Fat Worm crawling on the ground. And they say, I like to crawl around in the tall grass. The birds don't see me and eat me. The other day I was crawling around and a raven saw me, so I hurried and crawled into the grass and lost him. Good job, very smart. Crawling into the tall grass so the ravens don't eat you. You get to live another day. That's a first. I haven't had something like that happen before. I don't normally try to go into the tall grass to avoid the ravens. We have lots of crows and things like that here, and usually squawk at them. They're pretty fun. They're very noisy. See them a lot. Thunder Bluff this. We're gonna do a flight path though. Instead of using my very slow riding speed one.
I aid you. Be careful.
Yeah, 14 silver, just robbing me blind. Crazy. Oh boy. I don't know, does he seem any faster than my Wind Rider? I feel like mine basically felt the same speed. We are going at the speed of sound. Just like Sonic. Alrighty, the thing we have. Hi Sir JDs. How are you liking the pre-patch? It is really different. I didn't play really from TVC. Like I did a little bit of TVC and then I stopped basically when Wrath came out. So I'm just coming back. But I did play like a tiny bit right before the pre-patch came out and it's just so different. The class changes. I've noticed it the most basically on like Shadow Priest felt really, really different. And then also Enhancement Shaman, I was like, oh, I have way, way, way more buttons to press now. I definitely need to like get some type of add-on for the UI when I want to play my Shaman because this is not enough buttons for my Shaman. The way that I bind everything is not enough. And it's like too far over. Like I don't have some of this stuff bound. But I need it like down here, like it's too far away to look at it on the side. I need to like see those cooldowns more easily. Oh, and thank you for the follow. But so far I've been just enjoying it. I'm leveling this character and I've been pet battling. I want to get the pets. How about you? How have you been enjoying the pre-patch? What class are you playing? I'm just waiting on this very long flight path to Thunderbluff right now. I'm trying to get the what is it? The tonk? Right? Yeah, so I gotta go to the Dark Moon Fair so I can get the tonk, and I think the other one is the Zeppelin? Yeah. These are really good mechanical ways to get. Okay, the big fat worm is back. The other day I was crawling around and came across a gang of fire ants. So I spit some silk at them to ensnare them and I crawled away. I've never seen something like that, but now I kind of want to know what that looks like. Because like I know that like silk would come from a worm, but I've only ever seen like an earthworm and those don't do silk, I don't think. I'm trying to imagine what it would actually look like for a worm to spit some silk out at ants. That sounds kind of fun to watch. I'm thinking of like the WoW style worms where like they're like big grubs or something. Obviously that's how we would get our like silk cloth and stuff. It'd be really weird if you had to go around and like instead of picking up silk cloth from the humanoids, you had to walk around and like milk worms for silk instead and like spin your own silk cloth. I think that'd be more fun. We can skin creatures, we can milk worms, you know? Very normal behavior. I never thought that the big fat worm would give me so much food for thought. Like he's giving all the worms, or all the ravens that are trying to eat him. We actually make. Hopefully I have recipes that I can learn. I don't know if I can even train this stuff in Thunderbluff or not. My real name Caterpillar wasn't going to fit on the YouTube template, so I had to compromise. Okay. The big fat caterpillar crawling on the ground. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Close enough. Don't run around wringing out some caterpillars like, silk, please. I don't think I've seen a caterpillar in like forever. I remember seeing them all the time like as a kid, but I can't remember the last time I've seen a caterpillar. I see a lot of worms. see worms non-stop, like especially after it rains, they're just dead everywhere. Like it's gross where I'm at. After it rains, when you go out, there's just literally just everything is just filled with dead worms all over the sidewalk. It's very nasty. Also, the snails come out, which is really cool. They're really cool shells on them. There was one street I used to walk down. I moved away from it, but every time it rained, I would make sure I always walked down that street because it was just filled with like all types of snails with really cool shells on them. But now I'm in the there's dead worms everywhere area after it rains. Not as pretty to walk through afterwards. Alright, let's see if this trainer actually has something to train for me. Anyway, when I go into metamorphosis, I'll go into my cocoon. I'll emerge as a moth and fly around and nibble holes in all your favorite clothes. God damn it. You're giving me moth holes now? That's so rude. The rudest. I already have enough holes and stuff with my cat, who has an obsession with putting holes in plastic. Didn't hear him. He was just screaming. He's very angry that I won't let him in. I don't know if I've ever gotten moth holes before, but I've definitely heard that before. I wonder why they like to eat clothing. Why do they eat clothing? Alright, Taylor, can you teach me anything? I need 350. What am I at? What am I at? 3 short? Wait, how am I supposed to get these 3 points? Nether weave boots. I need leather for that. I can't buy leather on this server. I can't get leather. I can't get golden draenite either. How am I gonna get 3 points without... I have literally one thing that will give me skill up. And it requires leather, which I cannot get.
What brings you? How may I aid you? Go in peace.
Maybe there's patterns that I can buy from somewhere. Yeah, I don't think there's any options on the server. Bigfoot is real. He's going to slap the side of your house when you're trying to sleep at night to terrorize you and look inside your window. What? What is this? Well, he can have fun trying to slap a very all concrete building. Just to be the size of a T-Rex.
You wish to speak?
Oh yeah, I wanted to check the auction house to see if they actually had anything on the server at all.
The winds guide you.
There we go, that's my entire auction house on this server. There's definitely not any leather to buy here. Who's even selling this? Booples. Booples. Shit. And this one.
Go in peace.
Okay. Back down here. Get some Dark Moon Fair tickets. Should be good to go. I like this mount way better. I love the Warlock mount, it's so cool. Doesn't matter how old it is, it's still one of the coolest mounts. I don't know if I can actually do these dailies. Are they like a daily or a weekly? I don't know how many times I can do them. I guess I should try to actually do them every day. Need to see how many tickets I need. The other thing that sucks is that I have all my characters are on different servers because everyone is like, yeah, I'm gonna play on this server. Yeah, I'm gonna play on that server. And then
Interesting. You have a great day now.
nobody played on any of the servers.
Fight well, friend.
Sorry. Hopefully that's better.
Both to victory.
I like this little chat thing. It shows me when it's like a YouTube person versus a Twitch person speaking. Oops. I didn't give her a ticket. I was trying to steal the game.
Strength and honor. May your blades never dull.
Time to whack her.
Still
Good whack.
recharging. Spell isn't ready yet.
Oh. Gotta make sure not to whack the children. Another big thing to whack to children. Sometimes accidents happen though, you know? And sometimes you just give them a little boop.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Part of life. Too many kids. They gotta take better care of their children. Too boopable right now.
Cast that yet.
Whoa, why is it all children? There's only children out. We did it. We did it in one try. Good stuff. I hate when I have to do it twice.
Mokra. Strength. Go with honor.
I don't think I have any tickets in the bank. Give me one ticket. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
What's beyond your mind?
Love this one.
Stay away from them. What you want? Be seen.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Like, is it gonna come back up?
Still recharging. Cast that yet. Still recharging.
I don't think you can hit them 3 times. I think you can only hit them twice. Yeah, I think you can only do it twice. I've never been able to get it 3 times in a row.
Recharging. I can't cast that yet. Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I've tried though.
Spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Look how my demon's just sitting behind me and he's like, what are we doing?
Recharging.
We're playing games? Like, we have things to slaughter. You summoned me for this? Or maybe he's chill. He's like, I get to take a break. Finally, I don't have to just murder things all the time. I can just relax.
Still recharging. Spell isn't ready yet.
How you doing?
Hopefully, does it always only give me 1 ticket? That little sandbox tiger. Okay, yeah, it does look like it just gives me 1 ticket. That sucks. How do I get better ones than that?
We've been walled up for far too long.
Defeat Jeremy Fiesel in a pit battle. Will it give me Valor points and Lesser Charms of Good Fortune? Already? You can already get Lesser Charms of Good Fortune? He's level 25. Oh, I don't have level 25 yet.
You
I'll be
wouldn't
back,
have seen
mister.
me when I'm angry.
Just you wait. I probably can't beat you, but you just wait. Was it good against mechanical? Elemental. So my fairy dragon. I gotta level up my fairy dragon. Next few. What'll do? Oh, flying? Arcane Blast is flying? I think originally the fairy dragon used to be flying. They changed it to dragon, but it still only has like Arcane Blast is a flying ability. That is not a flying ability. That is a magical ability. Thank you very much. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do then for that. Huh. I don't think I have anything that does magic abilities. But I am still in like Calendar. I've only collected pets in Calendar, so I'm sure we could find something else elsewhere.
Time is money, friend.
Yeah, you can buy the Darkmoon top hats. These do increase experience and reputation gains by 10% for 1 hour. So from everything. I need... Not this person.
Keep it real.
Great to meet you.
The replicas, these are heirlooms. Oh yeah, I should buy myself some heirlooms. I need to get heirlooms for all my other characters I want to level.
Remember the sun.
90! Oh my god, I need 180. I love the spider. Love the chickens. Alright, so it takes 90. Darkmoon. Oh, these are ride tickets. Yeah? Yeah. I must have some in my bag. 15. So I need a lot to be able to get those pets. I might not be able to get them until... I definitely cannot get them until next time. Because the Darkmoon Fair comes back really quick. Actually comes back in a week. It'll be back again. But it ends tomorrow. The Midsummer Fire Festival also ends tomorrow. So if you're leveling or you plan to level, you do it now. Also, it has all the reputation stuff too. But yeah, you get the buff from here, and you get the buff from the Fire Festival. Gives you a lot of stuff.
You need something? See you around. See you later.
And
How are you? Have a good one.
no. Oops. How do I do it? Sorry. Oh, it takes a little bit of time. Yep. Oh, he moves them. Whoa, okay, it gives you... You have, quite a lot of... Wait, it was nowhere near it! My toss was nowhere near the turtle, and there is so much leeway on where the ring lands. Okay then. Feel like I cheated there. Oh. This is a ride ticket. This is a prize ticket. They just have exactly the same icon. It doesn't go in your bag because it goes in your currency. God. Is there anything else down here for me to do to get more tickets? I guess the racing was added in a different expansion. I know in the current version there's a racing event around the island that you can do.
Get gabbing or get going.
I mean,
Long live Greymane.
Service with a smile. Farewell.
seeing if there's any pools around. The pools will give me like random materials from other expansions, so fish them up when I can. I think that's really the only way I would be able to get leather without having the auction house or a leather worker is if was randomly able to fish up a box that had leather in it. That's basically how I've gotten all of my leather so far, is I get random trunks and they just have leather in them. But hey, it's gonna be very, very difficult to get these last 3 levels of tailoring. You can get the merge from out. Oh, I was like, what? You can get the leather from Outland crates, yeah, so I'll have to fish around in Outland to see if I can get some leather that way. This sucks that I only have one option for leveling up and it requires leather. Where did the box go? Okay, these ones in the Dark Moonfire are giving me Cataclysm stuff. I don't know how to do the cannon. I don't remember doing it. It's been a while. My cat's very angry. You can hear him screaming. It's the noisiest cat ever. I don't think there's anything else back there. The only good thing though is that when the pre-patch started, if you had already done the weekly for your professions before the pre-patch, all of them reset to the new versions after the pre-patch, so I got to do it twice. So I got like double cooking, double fishing, double tailoring, all that stuff. Okay, we're gonna try the cannon, but I don't know what we do. Oh, I don't have any.
Relax.
That's not.
Yes.
Oh, you.
Yeah, what do you want? Glad I could help.
Yeah, I have not done the cannon, so let's see. Let's go. What do we do? No, we do. Oh, I just. Oh, okay. Wait, that's. This sucks. What? Oh god, that's horrible. I'm supposed to land in that thing. Oh god. It's gonna take me 10,000 years to do this. Are any of you good at doing this? Do any of you actually get this? Oh my god, he charges you 20 silver to send you back. What a scamot. Oh my god. I don't have any silver to spare you, sir. I don't need your magics. I'll walk my little horsey legs right over here and try and fail again. It is so bizarre playing this game with literally nobody around. It's alright though. I know that when I'm on the other servers, there's plenty of people. When I was playing on Benediction, there was a lot of people. I gotta try to get my pets to 25 though and kill this guy before the event ends.
Hey. Very good.
Right, let's try again. This is tough. Real tough. Oh, okay, up closer. Do you get anything for doing the Taran Chieftain concert? I was sitting and watching it a little bit the one time. I like the song. But I don't know if there's any achievement or anything. At some point they added like a fight for them so you could get like a transmog with like a metal cage helmet from them. Raji Gardling. We'll try again. I need the tickets. I need as many tickets as I can get. I guess the best way to do it is if you get the items But there's no, like, it's not like a guaranteed chance to get that stuff, it's just from killing things. Right at the beginning of the docks. Oh god, it's so close. I need to do it. Oh, I got 1 point for that one. Wait, I need 5 points? Oh my god. Alright, so I need to do it before the docks then. When I get to... Yeah, the cannon one is tough. The cannon one is definitely the hardest one to do. And then, oh yeah, also handling in all the Grizzly trophies you get in Dark Moon prize tickets that way. Step up to get blown up. Okay, we'll try again. Hopefully I can get in this time. Yes! We got it! Wait, it didn't give- it only gives me 4 points for that? Oh my god, or 3 points. I got it right in the hole, man. What the hell? So ripped off. We made it. And it still didn't matter. I thought it would give you the whole thing at once. It sucks that you can't get it done in one try. Unless I'm missing something where you can somehow do better than that. I don't know. Do I still have... Okay, one more game token. Let's take it all of my game tokens. Almost a bullseye. Apparently it doesn't count as a bullseye, whatever I did.
Good day. You have a great day now.
Even though I got in right in the middle. Didn't count. Well, we got 5 points. That's all that matters. Yay. Oh, apparently if you get almost a bull or a great shot, it does it for free. No? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Thought he was doing it for... No, he's still trying to scamaz me. Do they both do 100%? Both 100? I don't know why the horse just feels faster. Certain mounts, like, even though they're running the same speed because of the way that they move, they just feel slower or faster. And this one just feels a lot slower than that one. It's a very more like elongated gait. Horse is a little more gallopy. This one sucks. I don't like this one.
Interesting.
This is just a money laundering scheme. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just keep blasting you out of the cannon and ripping you off for 20 silver apiece at the other end.
Off and away.
That's all I can do for today in the Dark Moon Fair. I think I can still do something tomorrow. When does it end? Tomorrow night. So yeah, I still have time to do it again tomorrow. For the reset. Go back to... my hearth is in Undercity. I don't really want to go to the Undercity. Or do I? I guess I could go to Undercity because... No, that one's Howling Fjord. I'm gonna say there should be a Zeppelin there. I actually want a Zeppelin to Borean Tundra. Take the Zeppelin to Warsong Hold from Orgrimmar's Western Zeppelin Tower. There's also pets that you can get in here. There's Darkmoon glowflies that are around like the outer areas of the Darkmoon Fair. I don't think I captured any. Bad. Oh yeah, they were bad. I didn't want to catch any that weren't like at least uncommon. Switch alert. Oh, yeah. Yeah, trash. Trash. I wasn't able to find any that weren't common or trash. Wow, you missed? Unbelievable. Does it still give me experience? It does. Even like low level pet battles like that give me 1400 experience. One way to do it though, one way to level, because you can get some gold and get some experience and get your pets. I don't think there's a Zeppelin to Borean Tundra here. There is a Zeppelin to Orgrimmar, but it's not here. And they haven't implemented the thing that tells you like where it's at yet. Because on the normal version it'll be like, it just left Orgrimmar, or it just departed Thunderbluff, so it doesn't do that yet. Raining. So we'll have to go to Orgrimmar and take the Zeppelin from there. While I'm flying though, I'm gonna take a break and get a little bit of food, and I'll be right back, guys. Hey, guys. Whoa, TBO. Hello. Thank you for the 46 months. Oh my god. Yeah. You're happy too? Yeah, he's like, oh man, thanks, TBO. I hear you. Everyone hears you. Mm-hmm. We all hear you. We know that you're annoying. Mm-hmm. Oh god. We can do a dungeon? Oh yeah, I forgot I handed this in. Or finished this. Gamer's Homecoming, 7 gold. Yeah, look, all these pet battles, you just beat them and you get gold.
Go forth to victory. Be safe.
You are something else from him. Got a little bit bright out. It was raining a whole bunch. Pretty dark and bright.
Glory to the Horde.
Yeah, I need 4250 to get flying. Good flying. Wait, what does this do? Oh, maybe this was from the pre-patch? For heroism at the battle for the dark portal. Oh, I got this, I guess, for the, yeah, that pre-patch. I actually wouldn't have the other ones on though, because I need the rep.
What do you need? Strength.
I need to sell this stuff.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Need them. Junk? Not technically junk.
Glad I could help.
I'm not gonna keep this one singular raw spotted yellowtail. It's too much bag space for one thing. Yeah, my bags are pretty full. Need to go into TBC and get some leather. Yeah, they are full. Yeah, I'll put it in here. Unless it's already stacked up. No, look at it. Oh, wait, some of that. Culling of Strathclyde. Oh, I haven't done this one yet. Oh, it turned me into a human. Okay, I still have my Horde banner. They know. They know. Still represent. Need to hand in this junk. Taking up too many bag slots. You wanna lay on the floor and lick yourself, you little weirdo? He's laying in such a weird way. Wish you guys could see. He's being a little creep right now.
Salutations. Be seeing you.
Chromie wants me to do something. Okay, Chromie.
Hey there.
This. Chromie wants me to do. No illusion. Arcane Disrupt. Did I not get one of those? Okay, well, hopefully somebody else got an Arcane Disruptor, but I sure did not. I don't think they did it on the first one there. Maybe it was on like a crate down here.
Good day to you. See you around.
Maybe I had to talk to her again.
Hi, how are you?
No? I don't see it in my bags. Oh well, looks like they're doing it. They figured it out. I don't see that one. Oh, it's only on the thing. Yeah, I don't think they did the very first one right at the beginning. No, no. I found it. I did it. Completed it. Bartleby Batson. Malcolm Moore. I like how everybody's name is just the same letter twice. So, I usually have a Japanese style futon that I sleep on the floor with like a tatami mat, and sometimes I don't pick it up. I have to pick it up because you have to pick that type of thing up or it'll get moldy. Sometimes I leave it down for part of the day, and my cat loves the bed. He's so angry right now. He's giving me the stankiest look because I picked it up, so he's just laying on the cold floor.
Ready then?
Or not, definitely not cold floor, it's really hot.
Goodbye for now.
He's just laying on the hard floor, just staring at me with the nastiest look. Like, this should be a bed. Why am I sleeping on the wood floor? Hmm. Yeah, I feel like we were supposed to do something. Maybe we had to talk to the royal escort. Someone has asked you to accompany Arthas. So maybe we didn't accompany? Horde?
Greetings. Right.
Glad you could make it, Uther.
Hmm.
As if I could.
Definitely want chat blocked on this game. People on Classic WoW don't care about their accounts very much and say lots of stuff. Let's put it that way.
What? This entire city must be purged.
City must be
How can
burned.
we
A
even
small
consider that?
sacrifice for the
There's
greater
got to be
good.
some other way.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
Yeah, they'll purge it.
You are not my king yet. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
And I must consider this an act of treason.
This is such a cool part of Warcraft 3.
You lost your mind, Arthas.
Have I? Lord Uther, by my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I
Very
hereby
floppy.
relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't just...
It's done. Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me. The rest of you, get out of my sight.
I haven't seen Jaina in a minute.
You've just crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
Jaina?
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.
Jaina says goodbye, boy. Oh boy. It's crazy we gotta sit through this whole thing to start the dungeon though. Every time you do the dungeon, you're like, alright, well, let me sit here and listen to this 5-minute RP and then we can start the dungeon. They should definitely have a skip for that.
I will lead a small force inside Stratholme to begin the culling. We must contain and purge the infected for the sake of all of Lordaeron. This plague to spread. This city will be cleansed. May the light have mercy. Everyone looks ready. Remember, these people are all infected with the plague and will die soon. We must purge Stratholme to protect the remainder of Lordaeron from the scourge. Let's go.
My buff's gonna be gone by the time we can start the freaking dungeon. It takes so long for all of the RP to go through. You gotta talk to Chromie, you gotta wait for him to show up and do his thing, you gotta talk to him again. He has to do more RP here. Commoners are like, oh, thank God Arthas is here. And then Arthas is like, get fucked, bitch. You die. You die too. And give this rat my measuring stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the beginning.
Honk.
I've been waiting for you, young prince.
My ancient measuring rod.
As you can see, your people are now mine. I will now turn this city.
That's still recharging.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he should killed them all. He literally just shows up and is like, everybody here is mine.
Die by my hand, then serve as your slaves in death. Mal'Ganis will send out some of his Scourge minions to interfere with us. Those of you with the strongest steel and magic shall go forth and destroy them. I will lead the rest of my forces in purging Stratholme of the infected.
They have like super cool dungeons so far. I was like, I got to hit a rat and they're like, ooh, nice. Finally getting to do something. I do think we get a mount at the end of this though. At the end of this dungeon. I don't know how you get it, but I'm pretty sure you can get one. Yeah. I love the undead sound when they die, the scourge. Oh, I need my pet.
Who dares summon me?
They have summoned me. Grimoire of Service. Oh, I can do secondary ones? That's too much. What? And I can't just pull it out and put it on the bar? What? Who can do that? There has to be a way for me to get around that. It won't let me pull it out and put it on the bar. Like, when you summon this pet, it stuns them, but good luck actually getting it stunned at the time that you want, because it's in the drop down. Glad to know they still did not fix Molten Core. Nobody has any idea what they're doing in here. It's so funny. I'm so used to every group knowing exactly where to go and like speed running, and this group just has zero fucking clue where they're going or what they should be doing. It's very rare. Every group I ever encounter is like super know-it-all. I love the horns that you get on Warlock in this version of the game. It's so cool. Warlock just looks so much more flavorful in this version. I'm gonna actually get to turn into a demon. I'm really surprised that they got rid of this version of Warlock. I feel like people really enjoyed this one. Yep.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, they just go, and I'm like, you guys gotta go to where the white flag is. They ran inside the building, all the way upstairs, all the way around the corner. Just like, okay, well, if you don't know where you're going, maybe just read the chat. That's cool. It's alright if you don't know, but maybe read. Use your eyeballs, you know?
That's still recharging.
Just, it's always surprising to me, like, how confidently wrong people are. They're like, I'll just keep going. Oh god. He's not the boss.
I can't cast
Level 82.
Still recharging.
He's the,
That spell isn't ready.
I'll keep there.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, I don't like it. Fire locked it away. Alright, I have chaos. Yeah, I love this form. I cannot believe this molten core noise. I'm just gonna turn it off. No molten core for us. We'll just remove our buff when we get it. Gonna ruin my DPS because I cannot stand that sound.
I can't do that.
I really hope they fix that soon, but they've been complaining about it a lot on the forums and they still haven't fixed it. It's been known about for a couple of days. Very publicly.
That spell isn't ready.
But they don't seem to really care to. No.
I can't cast that yet.
I mean, it is pretty confusing for a dungeon though. If you've never done it before, you wouldn't really understand that you're supposed to just like run back and forth over and over again and look for white flags on the map. Like, what other dungeon has ever done that? It's definitely like unique for the time they made it, but anybody new coming in, where every dungeon they've ever done is just run in a straight line and go to where the bosses are on the map, would be like, what are we doing?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
And then you have this, you have to do this many and then the boss will come up.
Spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target. I can't
Honestly, didn't think the golem would flop. It moves a lot of enemies that I wouldn't think it would move, or that normally don't move, I think. The knockback from the metamorphosis.
Still recharging.
Like, I definitely feel like it moves enemies that normally should not be CCable in some way.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Alright, there we go. Now we got the boss. I'll use up these middle cores. I don't do quite as much damage when I'm not in that form, but once I'm in that form, it's just a crazy amounts of DPS.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Champions, meet me in the town hall at once. We must take the fight to Mal'Ganis.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I need a target.
Alright, I like
Follow me.
this.
I know the way through.
Time to murder some more civilians.
Good day to you.
I think actually they turn into dragons at this point.
Yes, I'm glad I could get to you before the plague. What is this sorcery?
He's like, you didn't die when I knocked you down? There's no need for you to understand, Arthas. All you need to do is die.
That's still recharging.
But they'll be doing the dying.
This city will be cleansed. May the light have mercy. For Mal'Ganis appears to have more than Scourge in his arsenal. We should
Yeah, he's like, what are these things? Why is there random dragons attacking me? Just takes it in stride. He's like, that's normal to have, like, time dragons here attacking me.
more virus.
Disguised as humans.
Ready for
Very
anything.
normal.
That's still recharging.
I will not allow this plague to spread.
With the interact key.
Let's move on.
This is like literally the longest dungeon I could have gotten. There's so much RP.
Watch your backs. They have us surrounded in this hole.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I don't know if this one will level me up or not though. Hopefully it does. I prefer to not have to go right into Northrend. I really want to get my tailoring stuff from the TBC's thing.
They're very persistent.
It'd be annoying to have to go to Northern for just a moment to level up. I guess technically I wouldn't need to because the pet battles will, if I like catch some pets in Outland, it should also level me up. Depending on how much I'm missing.
What else can he put in my way?
Oh no, Lord Epoch.
On this day, a powerful darkness has taken hold of your souls. The death you are destined to visit upon others will this
stop me.
We'll see.
That's still recharging.
I will eventually have to look up how to actually play this class because it's really not very apparent to me what I should be pressing at any time. Trying my best, but it's definitely not like, oh yeah, I should definitely do that.
I can't leave that.
The quickest path to Mal'Ganis lies behind that bookshelf ahead. This will only take a moment.
I wonder how long a lot of these groups sit here and wait for Arthas, not realizing they actually have to talk to him, or if they just like leave the dungeon after a little bit, they just give up and they're like, I'm just gonna leave, it's fine.
This city will be cleansed. A small sacrifice. Let's move through here as quickly as possible. If the undead don't kill us, chaos will pay for this.
That's still recharging. That spell is amazing. I can't cast that.
I'm pretty sure there is a mail from here. Bronze Drake doesn't tell you how you get it, really? I can't believe the journal doesn't tell you where you get it from. So I feel like Burning Rush is so fast in this version. I don't feel like it's that fast in retail. Very nice.
That's still recharging.
Rest a moment and clear your lungs.
That spell is ready to go. I can't cast that.
Cookie. Nobody else ever has professions, I'm noticing. Like, whenever any type of food thing comes up, nobody ever need or agreed on it or anything. Everybody gave up on professions. Like, they don't even have it, because I think you can, as long as you have the profession, I don't think it matters the level, it just shows up for you to roll on. But they don't even have the profession.
At last, some good luck. Market Row has not caught fire yet. Mal'Ganis is supposed to be in Crusader Square, which is just ahead. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Hit the Bronze Drake.
This will be a fine test, Prince Arthas.
I cannot cast that yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I said they thought there had to be a timer. I don't think we had a timer for anything.
That's still recharging.
No break for me. Wow, give me to sleep.
You performed well this day. Anything that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward. I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
Yeah, I don't know if it's over here or not. I wanna see if there's a dragon over here or not.
That spell isn't ready yet.
No, doesn't look like. Random shop that's open over here. Right? Ooh, damn. Thought I could get the dragon. I gotta do this whole place all over again if I want the drink. Oh, I almost forgot to hand in my quest. I was so close to 80. I was like, oh man, we're so close. We didn't quite get it. Maybe. I hope I get it when I hand it in. We can upgrade, sure. I don't think it really matters. Oh no, we're still just a little bit short. Damn. There's only one quest. Alright, so I guess I have to I have to go to Northrend for like 2 bars. Or I can just pet battle in Outlands. I don't know if my pets are high enough level for the Outland ones. Let me see. What low pets are in Outland? Oh, battle pets. I think that's the important part. 15 to 24? Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I can beat a level 25 if they end up being level 25. Outland. Is there a portal? Do we have a portal room yet? I don't know when they added that in. There is not a portal room. Okay. How do we go to Outland? In this version of the game. This is... Why does it say portal room? I don't think there is no portal room. It gets confusing with the retail version of the game.
We will persevere. Farewell.
Our enemies will fall.
Archaeology trainer?
We will have justice.
Yeah, I don't see any way
Serve the Horde.
to get there quickly. Priest. There's nothing in here, and there's definitely not a portal room yet. It's oh, report back to me when you're successful. Oh, I didn't know I had to use that there. I'm not going back to the Zoramster. Fuck this quest then. I thought I had to go back to Orgrimmar. I think I ended up looking at the wrong quest by accident. I can't use this stuff. Yeah, I'm just 2 bars short of being able to go. Gotta. Alright, yes. The fastest way then I think I could go is I get teleported to the blasted lands, which I'm pretty sure there was somebody who did that. I don't remember where they were though. Maybe out front? Has to be a reasonable way to get there. Actually, I feel like he was inside and now he's gone. Can't do a death gate to a Karis. Not helpful. Well, every city has a portal leading to the blasted. Portals are found near where the mage trainers are.
Troll Hall. May your blades never dull.
Forget where the mage maybe? Maybe they're over here. I feel like they used to be over here, but maybe they moved. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, this is not the way it used to be. Alright, this is a mage trainer though.
Have a good one. Cha-ching!
New supply.
Well, spit it out.
Evil master. Alright, well this was where the mages were, but I don't know where they are now, so I don't know if the trainer is still there. Yeah, the portal is in the old version of Orgrimmar before the goblins were here. They are not here now. So there is. Oh, I found it. Okay. So yeah, if you want to go to the Blasted Lands, I guess this is probably the fastest way to go to Outlands now. Is in Orgrimmar in the Valley of Spirits with the trolls. You go upstairs here. And there's a portal to go over. Because there's definitely not a portal room yet. Just do this. Oh, actually, is there any cool power? Well, this is a rare. I have access to every rare now. Anything good? What did he give me? Flawless Draenithus Sphere. What the hell is that? Glimmering Spear sits before you. You sense this item would be of great value to someone within the Blasted Lands. Okay, there's some collector apparently that wants this. It also gave me a green. I'll hand that in, I guess. Maybe there's some cool battle pets over here. I don't know. Fire beetle. I don't have any of those yet. Oh, do I still have the prairie dog out. Oh. I think the prairie dog is gonna get one shot. Okay, I did a scorched earth. I'm gonna switch that out. I should put the prairie dog away. I have a very low level pet right now. I wanted to catch a fire beetle, but I'm definitely not catching a gray one. Ouch ability is pretty good. Taking 50% less damage for 3 rounds is kind of crazy. guess that's why they tell you to get one of those lizards or whatever that have crouch pretty early on. Which I did not end up getting. I couldn't find any. Or everyone that I found was always like white or gray. I didn't want to deal with that. I still like the older versions. Like these older models of hyenas better than the ones they have in like retail right now. They just look better to me. Your dog's probably gonna level up. Okay, we need a better pet than that. This. Misha the Collector. Oh, you're like a thing. The gross eye. It'd be amazing. I doubted that anyone could find another sphere, yet here it is pulsating in my hands. Wow. Wow, phrasing. Well done. Did you find any more? And I believe this to be an impossibility. Return them to me and I shall reward you again. Okay, what did I get out of this? Oh, I got some weird blue item. Stone Raven. Pretty good looking spear, actually. Oh. Is this a rare? This is also a rare. It's so cool just running around. I've never seen any of these rares in all the years that I played because I played on a full server all the time. Now that I'm running around on a dead-ass server, like I just get to see all the rares I never got to see before. He's like, I don't believe there's any more of these. I walk out and literally get another one immediately, like 3 seconds later. So I can just keep collecting blues from killing rares on this map, I guess. Is it a cool looking cape? Maybe I want it? I think I'm just gonna... Any other cool rares here? I feel like I should get one of the add-ons that tells me where all the rares are so I can easily get them. Because they should all be up, like literally everyone should be up. Yeah, this one's up. I've never seen any of these. Just walk around and collect blues. Wonder if there is an add-on that tells me where all the rares are here. You can kind of like spot them out when you're flying around because they usually have like a single name instead of a 2-part name. Yeah, here's some more. Where? Oh, this one's an imperfect. Maybe I can't have more than one at a time. That's why it gave me an imperfect one. Oh, I'm gonna run out of room so fast though. Yeah, that's so cool that I can just run around and all the rares and get all the good loot from them. Impossible to do on the mega servers. I don't know if the Horde has a base on this map yet. In this version of the game. Oh, there's junk. Warmonger? Okay. What in the world? That's so cool looking. This guy just... So you just run around the Badlands on a dead server, kill all the rares, come back to him, and he just gives you a bunch of cool looking weapons, like blue weapons. Jeez, I wonder if there's any in this cave. Perks of being the only person left. But I really need to sell stuff. I don't have any room. Multi-year or whatever. Don't be mystery me. much as it sucks to throw things away, I really don't have room for it. I assumed there would be a rare in this cave, so I'm just gonna look in here real quick. Mojo the Twisted, there you are. Yeah, all of them drop the sphere. That's so awesome. I'm gonna have so many cool things to sell when I finally transfer off the server. I really like this one, the Warmonger. That was really cool. Little phrase. What is it? Oh, my measuring rod. They give me experience? No. It also gives me a green. It gives me a blue and a green. What do these look like? I can't actually tell what they look like. I'm sure there has to be an add-on that tells me where the rares are. Miss Pandora Classic, several add-ons can help with tracking rare mob locations. Rare Scanner and Silver Dragon are popular choices. Finding map markers. Cool tips with info about rare NPCs and their loot. NPC scan is another option. Mini mapping and scanning alert. Handy notes. I don't know which one do people actually use. I don't know which one they use. Ooh. These handy notes. Huh. I don't know which one to get. I have handy notes on retail. Maybe we'll try that one. I don't know if it works for classic. I definitely need one. Let me update these real quick. And handy. Let's get the scale. You know what? Oh, I guess I don't have it. The scanner. Silver Dragon Rare Scanner. PC, yeah, they don't have it. Silver Dragon has 24 million installs and was just updated a couple days ago, so we'll try this one. Oh wow. Is that so? Yeah? Wait, I wanna check his. Oh. Okay, this one's green. That's good. You wanted to come in, you're in now. Yeah, you're in. You're stuck here forever. Uh-huh. Yep. You're never allowed to leave. You're trapped. Trapped. Oh my god, you're shedding so much. That time of year where he just... You touch him and your hand just comes off with like a clump of fur. Ah, can you catch it? Give me the beetle. I wonder how many times I'm allowed to hand in these rare little orbs that I've been picking up for these pieces of gear. That's kind of crazy. I'm sure they're worth something on the other server because people want them just for leveling, because a lot of people are leveling, but also they just look cool. Yeah, changing where you're howling from? You're gonna howl from over there now? Maybe if I scream from a different direction, she'll listen to me. We got a fire beetle now. Okay, and now we have Silver Dragon on. Does it show me where theirs are? Scanning. Is a scanner? Oh, it doesn't show me where they are on the map though. Okay. Well, it finds them, that's for sure when I'm playing around at least. But it doesn't mark where they are. Scared me. I'm gonna throw you in the trash. You're gonna go right in the trash can. Yeah. I don't think I need not too much room. Just tells you how many you've seen. Why would I need to know how many that I've seen? I need it to tell me where they are, not if I've seen them. Like, this is good, I think, more for like the time loss proto trait that I'm gonna have to try and get. But because I wanted to find it because it has like a path, but it's not as useful for when I need to know where they are in the first place. I need to sell stuff. Completely full. Click to target if nearby. Control click to set a waypoint. Okay, there's a Horde base over here.
What do you need?
Wasn't sure when they added it in. I'm gonna have there's unfortunately I don't have room for it. And nobody can buy it on the server, so pepperonis. Ate the vendor greens, but gotta make do with the room I got. But we'll keep the blue because they're very important. I'm gonna sell. Like they would probably sell for quite a bit of gold, but I'm sure I'll get some new ones that I'm gonna want anyway. I'd rather keep room for blues.
Go for victory.
Okay, yeah, there's a new flight path here. Is there a fire for me to get here? World event and Midsummer and Eastern King. Is there a Blasted Lands one? There is. Over here.
Mankrik, strength.
3 almost 4 gold. And then we can go put out theirs, and I think that gives me like 8 gold, so we can do that. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe Handy Notes is the one to do. for the actual locations. Oops. I saw something. Handy notes. Does this require the initial? Alright, they all start with notes. Let me install that. And then we want Mr. Pandaria. Exploration, pathless travel. Oh yeah, you have to install everything like separately. One's for Northrend. One's for Canada MoP Classic. Burning Crusade. Hard to know which one to actually install. They're by like different authors too, so let's see what this does, what just the normal version of Handy Notes does. If it gives me anything in Classic, it doesn't look like it. Plugin, miss, just plain Classic. Map Notes Cataclysm Classic. There's 115 for this one. What does this one do? No, all icons. You can use map notes. Look at the comments. I'll try installing this one and see if it changes anything. Minimap has icons. Show all map notes for all of these zones. Let's see. Okay. Crazy. Okay, what about this? And there's none for blasted lands. Is there only none for blasted lands and there is for the other zones? Huh, why does only the one zone have anything in it? So it shows me this entire one, but doesn't show me anything for the other one. What in the world? Why does it only show me here? Okay. It's fine, because I'll need that for Canada. Okay, I cannot find an add-on that actually shows me the rares for this area, unfortunately. But if I fly near them, this one will at least alert me that I've gotten close to them, so that I can find them. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh, there's a bunch of drowned Gilneans over here? That's really weird, and I have no idea how that ties into the story. Pretty crazy. Spooky. Yeah, why in the world are there Gilneans, like dead ghost Gilneans in the blasted land? That's weird. I'm doing like a little lap and then I'll move on, but I really had no idea that you could just walk out here, kill the rares, and get very fancy rare weapons from it. Trying to take advantage of that while I'm around. Not. You're not a rare, but maybe it'll give you something cool. Nope, broken horn. Not very cool. Maybe there's another dragon flying around? Sai, hello, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm very excited at all the awesome loot I'm getting from being on a dead server. Maybe one day I can take it off the server, hopefully. I don't really see anything over here. But oh, there's like a whole section down here for Gilneas now, right? Is that why there's a bunch of dead Gilneas people over here? I don't know if there would be rares down here that gave me loot, though. Oh, I remember in the retail version of the game that you can get different appearances for your pets now, like your summon pets. But the guy over here was broken for people trying to do it in like time walking versions. Glad I came over here to look at it. Doing alright? That's good. You playing any MoP Classic? Oh, so close. We're almost 80. He gave me something else. Ooh, he gave me a Dark Moon card. I don't actually know what to do with that, but I feel like that's probably a good thing to get one of those. I don't know if I can have more than one of these pearls at a time. We're gonna go hand it in. Yeah, I was able to get this one, the Stone Raven. And I got some bracers, but I can't see those. And the Warmonger. Pretty neat. I should probably do the archaeology too. I really want to hit 85. Like, you can sidetrack. There's a couple of things I want to do while I'm in these areas. Ooh, okay, and now it gave me a mountainside buckler, so it gave me a shield. Yeah, that's so cool. I didn't know this stuff existed. It's giving me experience anyway, flying around and looking at these zones. I'm trying to decide what to use my boost on. I haven't played Kata any yet, so going in fresh to MoP, the same. I didn't play any of Kata. The last time I played was like the first week of Wrath. Deciding what you want to boost is so hard because I feel like a lot of them are really fun. I'm having a really hard time deciding which ones I want to play too. This is my highest level character, my Warlock, and Demo just seems so fun at like this point in time when they had the metamorphosis. Even when they're not in meta, they just look really cool. Like when they start getting into combat and stuff, they have like big horns on them. They're like swirling purple everywhere. I'm like, why did they get rid of all this stuff for Warlocks? They used to be so cool. But they dialed all that back as the expansions went on, so yeah, I don't know, Warlock just looks really cool right now. But I also have a enhancement shaman that's around the same level. So Priest also seems like it'll be fun. I've been playing a Lock and Sun, it's a lot of fun, yeah. I was playing Season for a little bit, but I was playing on the European servers instead of the NA ones, and now I'm back on NA, so I don't have access to the Season characters anymore. But Season was a lot of fun, and it was cool that you could be in that meta form to like tank things. I don't know why they don't let Locks do that in the retail version of the game. There's a lot of stuff they did in Season that I don't understand why they didn't add that to the retail version of the game. Like letting mages heal, like we need more healers. letting Locks tank. We need more tanks. Like, just let them do it. We like it. People obviously like it. Sad to see Sod ending. Yeah, it's sad to see it end. I'm sad I didn't get to do the Scarlet Enclave raid. It seemed like it was a lot of fun. Did you get to try that one? I was excited for it, but I just was so far behind it and didn't have a chance to catch up. What are they doing? They have Murloc gladiators fighting? I've never seen this. That's awesome. I love it. Ronan, you can't even see them. You can't even see them. I love that. Kicking each other's butts. Like dog fighting, but as Murlocs. I was just looking for some markers out here real quick. Almost full bis in Scarlet Enclave and Nax gear. Needing just 2 items from there. Oh man, that's awesome. This sucks though that like season's gonna end. Hopefully they let you do something cool with your character after the season ends. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Did you like the Scarlet Enclave raid? I heard that it was actually kind of hard compared to like the other stuff that was in there. Yep. Why are you a floating ghosty Murloc? His lips do not move. You can feel the Murloc chief speaking to you. Oh my god. Always had our differences, but never provoked one another. Why would they turn on us? They enslave us, sacrifice us, and force us to fight one another. I will stop them, and you will be my weapon. That's so awesome. Never seen that quest. Oh my god. Is that really how you feel? It was a little challenging, but definitely fun. Oh, I'm glad it was fun at least. Of course, I had to follow a WoW player in web dev. Easy choice. Yeah. You do web development too? I think my cat's gonna have a conniption fit over here. Onward. Through the dark portal again. Let me in. Oh my god, does it not? I was like, does it not work? Am I stuck here? Dark portal was having some connection issues. It's still on dial-up. Can he give me anything? Can I kill him? Actually, I don't know if I can kill him. To be completely honest, I'm level 79. I'm gonna try to kill him. I might die though. I don't actually know. Oh yeah, taunt. I have taunt off because of the dungeons. Oh, this guy dropped. Oh, I think I'll heal. Just gonna keep healing him.
Still recharging.
Who made a health stone? I didn't think this one through. Alright, we summoned him right back out. Oh, wrong one. Give him some doom. Alright, that was definitely tougher than I thought it would be. Oh my god, he doesn't even drop any loot. Oh, rip. Oh well. Pretty cool though. Oops. I'm a senior software engineer for a medical tech company. Ah, cool. You did several years of web dev. That's neat. Are you in the US? I was always worried to like go into a field like medical with development, and I'm like, people might die if I mess up. I don't know if I want that kind of responsibility. Ah, okay, you're in the US. I'm trying to level up my professions without the access to an auction house, but it requires me to have leather. I have no leather. I need to find like a little lake with some fishing poles in it. And I also need lots of nether weave. So I'm gonna kill some humanoids. There's just a lot of infernal stuff. There's one's drop any cloth. Yeah, I used to be in the US. I'm from Jersey, but I moved to Germany a couple years ago.
Brawlhalla, victory!
Flower. Then we can go put out their fine over there. I deal with electronic health records, helping facilitate chronic health management programs offered to Medicare and Medicaid patients. Yeah, that seems like I would be worried if I messed up, you know? I'm sure that makes big money though. It's always like the more money you make, the more responsibility you have, and I'm like, I'd rather like make a little bit less and not, you know, be able to like actually sleep at night, not worry about did I do something wrong? Am I killing somebody? Enchanting. Why isn't there one? So there's a bag for enchanting, mining, gems, and engineering, but not one for herbalism, which I would really love. It's low risk, we don't directly impact patients or interact with them. There's still like a lot of like laws and regulations though around like managing health records, especially electronically, right? And just process data, yeah. I imagine it's probably heavily regulated though.
What is it?
320. Oh my god, I needed 320. I got the 315. Oh no.
What do you require?
Trap. Yeah, this is the new rank.
State your business.
No, they don't have anything for me to grab. Ooh, New Jersey. I'm in America. Oh my god. Look, Jersey is great, okay? Everybody hates on it, but I've been to a couple states. And Jersey's pretty good. I shouldn't have bothered buying that. I need all the space I can get. Oh, this is a new appearance though. Not bad. Is there a tailoring pattern here? No. Nope. South Carolina? Oh, okay. Never been to South Carolina. think like the furthest down that I ever like drove to was like Maryland. I mainly only ever stayed on the East Coast though. I never went inland or to the West Coast.
Greetings, man.
But I spent a lot of time in Jersey, PA, and New York. Eating my hoagies and eating my water ice, you know?
Talk to me. Right back.
Speak, friend.
What's this?
Raw.
Ravage doll.
Go forth to victory.
That one's level 300. Nice. Moving around a lot, mainly East Coast as well. We were born in Texas. Live in Ohio, New York, South Carolina, and North Carolina. They're such like wildly different places, except for the Carolina ones. I find a lot of people from Texas play WoW. Like when I started playing the game, like back in the original vanilla version of the game, a lot of people I knew were from Texas. Like most of the people I knew were from Texas. Even in my current guilds and retail, a lot of people live in Texas. I don't know why. Texas just breeds World of Warcraft players, apparently. I don't know if there's any bodies of water on this place. Hellfire. I think I'll have to go to like Terracar. I think in Terracar actually I might be able to get the pet from there. What level are they? 18? Oh, I can't read them. Those are really low levels, so I can get higher level 1. But moving around showed me everything is the same pretty much, just different weather, at least for people who hardly go out and interact with people. You know what, I was the type of person also that barely went out and interacted with people, but I felt the difference a lot moving around. Because I moved basically like every 2 years. I never stay in the same place. Yeah, everywhere I went was like really, really different, and it felt especially really different moving from New Jersey to Pennsylvania, even for somebody who does not interact with a lot of other people. Zangarmarsh, Terracar, and Negran if you're after the creek and fishing. Okay. We're gonna go to Terracar then. Oh, I wanted to catch him. I forgot. Whoops. Oh no, one is balance and one is speed. I don't know what the difference is for the two though. It's also really hard to say because a lot of the moves that I made, like for between Jersey to PA, was around the time of like COVID, and I don't know if it also changed in New Jersey from when I was there, but I don't know, people just seem dumb. Everybody that I interacted with was just like hanging on by a brain cell, just like super NPC behavior type people. It was bad. Service was bad, like customer service especially was just really horrendous. and interactions with like kids. Oh, hit 80 here. You did it. You can go to Canada. Well, after I get my tailoring up to wrath level, we can go to Canada. Yeah, I'd say like any interactions with like kids, not like me interacting with them, but just them just being around, like they were just horrible. They were so bad. They had a mouth worse than a pirate. Like it was just really, really bad listening to kids. They're just terrorized by children living in PI. My major moving was while I was a kid. I've spent the last 20 years almost here in South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, I don't really know anybody in the Carolinas. Don't know what it's like there. I don't hear a lot of news about it either. Again, what's Zodiac? What did I get for hitting level 80? Leave? This? Ban it? I don't actually see anything new. It showed me that I would have something new, but I don't see a new one. Yeah, all of my moving has been just basically every 2 years since I was old enough to move out. I just get like really bored of staying in the same place all the time. How's Germany? I would love to move to Europe at some point. I thought about Portugal a few years ago, but then COVID happened. Yeah, Germany is amazing. I love it here. Really nice. And Munich is it's the Silicon Valley of Germany, essentially. It's really safe, it's really clean. There's lots of nature, it's an extraordinarily green city. I really enjoy it. I don't feel like I'm gonna get shot walking around, which is, you know, a bonus. Where's the plane? The only thing that sucks about Germany is we don't really have air conditioning here. So when it's 90 degrees outside, it's 90 degrees inside, and we have concrete stone buildings, so once it gets hot, it stays hot. Buildings are meant for winter. I would have thought that the summer thing would be an honor hold, since it was for Thrallmar, but I don't see it anywhere. Is it like inside of the hold? It shouldn't be inside. Where in the world is it? My home office is an unfinished basement. I feel that way. Oh, there it is. Man, that is like way out there. Yeah, a lot of people from America target Portugal as a place to move to. It is really hot there. It's a lot hotter there than it is here. I think that Germany is pretty welcoming of like having foreigners in it. Some other countries there in Europe are not as welcoming. Also, like when you're walking around Germany, at least Munich, it's pretty diverse too. But it's actually known as like Little Italy, so like a fake Italy. There's a lot of Italian people live here too. But there's also a lot of like Turkish people here. We have a really high number of foreigners that live in Munich. So I don't ever feel like an outsider, and nobody like looks at me like I don't belong there until I open my mouth. And then they know I don't belong there. But before that, nobody knows that I don't belong here. Or, I guess I shouldn't say that I don't belong here, but that I was not born here. I'd also say it's really good for tech people, especially if you're in like medical tech. Anybody that is an employee, the amount of vacation time, like paid time off, sick leave, you get unlimited like sick leave, tons of time off, like a whole month. Paternity leave, maternity leave, like all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's extraordinarily hard to get fired here. If you're an employee. If you're an employer, if you own a business, no. I had to open a business to do streaming, because if you make any amount of money regularly, you have to open a business. It doesn't matter how little you're making. If you regularly make money, you have to open a business. And it is a royal pain in the ass. So being a business person in Germany, not very good. Being an employee in Germany, amazing. Very good for you. Tons of rights. I'm so jealous of that side of Europe. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Have unlimited paid time off where I am, but it feels like a trap. Yeah, it's not a trap here. They'll like yell at you to take your time off. If you have surgeries, they'll be like, "Are you sure you want to come back?" They're like, "You should take off as much time as you need." And you're like in the US, if you take your paid time off for your holidays, like you might just get fired for performance reasons. It's not really a thing here. You can sue. People do regularly sue their employers and win here. Like if they do anything that's, you know, below the board. So you have a lot of rights as an employee here in Germany for sure. But I mean, most people in the US do not have unlimited paid time off, or any type of paid time off, or sick leave, or they combine their vacation and sick leave. But here, if you're sick, you just don't show up to work. You're just like, "I'm sick." That's it. You just don't go. You don't get fired for that. Nobody's gonna be like, "Man, you were sick a lot this month." It's actually like a problem, because like people get really drunk on Sunday and just don't show up to work on Monday a lot. And they'll be like, "Yeah, I was sick." So people definitely take advantage of it here, so it is kind of an issue. But it's an issue for the employers and not for the employees. Cooking stuff in here. No. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I think I am actually gonna end it off here for today. I need to eat. I need to eat some food. I had like 3 nuts for the whole morning. I literally just had like a little bag that had like 3 nuts left in it, and it was like, this will be breakfast today, I guess. But yeah, I really need to eat. So, I mean, we got to 80 and I got a lot of really cool stuff. Got our cooking all leveled up. Thank you guys for coming to hang out and chat. Thank you for the follows. I think I hit 300 today. Did I? Let me reload. Not showing up. I did. I hit 300 followers today. So thank you so much for all the follows and for coming to hang out today. It was really nice talking. I hope that you will be back later this weekend. I'll be back on Sunday. I'm going out tomorrow, but on Sunday I'll be back. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all later.